Hi, I'm Cressel Anderson. This is Makercise. In this episode, I'll be talking about what I've been up to this summer. I have been making progress on the shaper, but I also took care of some housekeeping around the shop here. The very first thing I did to try to make the temperature in here more agreeable, something less than like 94 degrees in the afternoon, was to insulate that west-facing garage door. It's a two-car garage door, and they make kits to insulate overhead garage doors. However, they sell this 3/4 inch expanded polystyrene at the salvage place just down the street from my house, and it was considerably cheaper. So I went with that, and I just cut it 2 dimensions, pieced it in. I cut a slit down the long dimension of the pieces so I could fold them and slide them into the garage door panels, and then I kind of pieced in around them to get pretty complete coverage. So that was the first thing I tried. However, I noticed that didn't really cut down on the afternoon heat, and really all that heat was coming from the ceiling. So then I decided to go ahead and insulate the ceiling, and that really made a big difference. I insulated the attic of my garage with cellulose insulation. I rented the blower, and I bought 30 bags of insulation for 400 square feet. That should have been enough for our 38, which is what I was shooting for. I probably am not that efficient or had thick spots or something like that. And I ended up needing to go back to get another 4 bags, which I thought would be enough. However, it wasn't, and I had to go back and get another 2 bags. So if I had have been able to do it all in one trip, it'd been 36 bags of cellulose insulation, R38, 400 square feet. Now yesterday I measured the temperature inside, outside, and on the ceiling, and it was 86 degrees outside when I got home at 5 or 6 o'clock. The inside of the shop was 94 degrees, and the ceiling was 104 degrees on the lower side inside the garage. Today it's 93 degrees outside, and it is 86 degrees inside the shop. It is 87 degrees on the ceiling, and this wall that is a south-facing wall, got direct sunlight on it, is 90 degrees. So that's uninsulated right now. That would be the source of heat in the garage. I had help feeding the bales into the blower while I was up in the attic directing the spray. After installing insulation, it took the temperature in my shop from mid-90s down into the mid-80s. I also installed overhead shelving, which gives me a good deal of storage space that would otherwise be wasted. I think the biggest thing that I did this summer was installing lighting. Lighting's such a tremendous part of what I do when I'm making videos of projects like the shaper. Because I'd already insulated the attic, instead of running Romex on the top side of the sheetrock, I used conduit on the underside of the sheetrock to go between the different light fixtures. I think it worked out pretty well, but if I'd have done that in the correct order, I would have not had to run all the conduit. This is the central point for the conduit runs, where it comes in from the existing box. And what I had to do was install some pigtails, and pretty much this run from the box goes to this light and then this conduit. The pigtail will link those devices to the devices in these conduit. So I'm going to go ahead and strip these and tie those together and tuck them up in the box. I want to thank the folks at American Greenlights for providing the lighting in the shop. They have a really high color rendering index, so things like blues look blue, reds look red, and the white balance is correct. They're LEDs, so they're super efficient. I found it interesting that they take more of an engineering approach to providing you lighting. They actually look at your application, the lighting levels you need, and will recommend light fixtures on that basis. They ask me what kind of lighting levels I want. I found a table online that listed out different lighting levels from applications like storage closet all the way up to surgical operating rooms, and I found one for machine shop. That is the lighting level that I passed along to American Greenlights. They also provided an extra couple lights that I'm going to install over my workbench to increase the lighting levels even more to a precision machine shop, if you will, lighting levels in that area. The other thing I did was I installed a 240 volt 30 amp outlet for my TIG welder. I installed a 20 amp circuit around the garage, and pretty much that just involved mounting boxes, bending the conduit, and then fishing wire through the conduit. I used Romex to go from the panel to the first box with the GFCI receptacle, and from there I ran in conduit THHN or THWN single conductors, a black and a white, for the hot and the neutral legs. The EMT serves as the ground. And because that's the kind of guy I am, I did pull the permit, so I had the inspector come by to take a look at everything and give me the thumbs up.
Yeah. Do you just tinker in here?
No, so I kind of do videos online.
Oh, I hear you. Like how-to videos and okay.
Like this lathe, I made this lathe from cast aluminum parts.
Gotcha. Okay. That's the 30 amp for the welder. Sometime we get a chance, get one of them little sleeves like that.
Stick it over on that side.
Yeah.
I've got some of the 1/2 inch. I think that's a 3/4. I pop that in right now if you want me to.
Ain't nothing, you don't have to right now as long as you do it.
Okay.
I mean, I'll leave it if you want me to. I'll put the cover back on, or
You just leave it off. I'll take care of it today.
put the screw right in there.
All right. Does that give it a thumbs up?
You gonna put that online?
So, it's all legit. I hope this project inspires you to exercise your inner maker. I also hope you picked up some ideas that'll help you in your shop, and definitely check out American Greenlights. Thanks for watching.